Hello, 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 everybody. It's Kick Back with Cookie. I'm sorry, y'all. The the weather has been tearing me up lately. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. You may hear me sneezing. My allergies are terrible. So welcome to Kick Back with Cookie. I have a great show, a special show for you guys today. My guest today is I-Octane. He has a very viral song out right now called Opportunist. And I'll just tell my side of how I even met him. Um, I heard this song on TikTok. There was a lady she was like literally feeling the song and she was animated while she was doing the song. And she when I saw it, I was just like, God, this song is like how I'm feeling right now. So I wonder who sings this song. So I Googled and found out that it was I-Octane, and I went on his live. He was live that same day, ironically, when I was scrolling TikTok. And I was like, oh, I wonder if this is the same I-Octane that sings this song. So it was, and I just simply asked him if I could interview him because I really love this song. And I I know somebody that writes a song like this obviously has experienced some type of um thing where people use them. So I uh-oh. So I invited him on here because of that. I thought that he was an interesting oh shit. I'm sorry guys. Trying to do something here, but he's gonna be here soon. I just wanted to also let you guys know that I will have CPR and his team on another time. We're gonna reschedule. He just had some something going on at the time, so I just wanted to make sure that let me see. Oh, I can't do it now. So I just wanted to make sure that that I cleared that up because he was supposed to be on last week and he was not able to make it. So we are going to have him on another day. Next week I have Golden Rama on, and I am looking forward to um talking to him too. Getting ready to be representing him. He is Rory from Stone Love's son, and I'm excited to work with him. So if you guys don't know, I do represent a few artists, and they are Gabby Mo, Shabako, Justice Lamont, Bad Bobo, and Savage Savo. And also, I have a special artist named Redeem, who's a very conscious artist. I need for him to touch all the schools, the young people, because it starts there. You can't control the people that are already grown up. The only thing you can do with them is try to change their mind about things like the bad-minded people. But if you catch kids when they're, oh my God, nobody was going to tell me you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry, guys. Welcome to Kickback with Cookie. I have a great show for you. And if you could hear me, God bless you. I swear, I've just been talking and didn't realize that my mic wasn't on. So I have a mic on my chest here, a lavalier mic. So I didn't have it on. I'm sorry, guys. Welcome in. I have a great guest. I-Octane is the is the artist that created a very viral song called Opportunist. And people will probably just know if you say myself come first, because that's what everyone is saying. Myself come first, comes first, myself comes first. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he has to say, and like his background is, I don't know a lot about I-Octane. I do know that I listen to a lot of his music now. Like once I discovered who he was, like I was like, wow, this man has been doing music for quite some time and with some reputable people. So I'm looking forward to. I asked him to come in at 7:10. So I just did want to make some announcements. If you guys didn't hear me the last time, I will have Golden Rama, who is, hey sis, who is Rory from Stone Love's son. And so we'll have him on next week, and then I have a comedian, a TikTok a viral TikTok comedian, but he's hilarious to me. So I've been kind of trying to bring on those TikTok comedians and influencers if they're, funny to me. I watch a lot of comedians on TikTok. So I am looking forward to those too. And I have some great people coming on. I have next month too. I have a full schedule for the entire month. So I know I have, let's see. Let me do this before we comes on. And this is why I do this live. So I have Amp G I have Golden Rama next week. I have Amp G the comedian the following week, and then I have Tashina Music. If you guys don't know who she is, Vibes Cartel has a song out called Cherish the Love. Cherish the moment. Cherish something. I forget what it's called, but she's actually the singer that's on that song. And she has actually two songs with Vibes Cartel. And I will also gladly be representing her soon. And then on the 13th, I have Ethan Spalding. Ethan Spalding is an artist that created, what does he call it? Trap rock. So CPR is in Jamaica, and he created Trap Hall, and Ethan Spalding created Trap Rock. So I'm looking forward to it. And maybe I should bring them on together. But either way, not together, but on the same day. But either way, I'm looking forward to all of these people. Then I have my brother from another mother, DJ Casper, on the 20th of May, and I have China Music on the 27th. I don't think, yeah, I think that's I'm scheduled all the way up to June, but I think I'll have someone coming on in June too. So I'm just waiting for him to come in. Hey, Guapo. So I'm just waiting for my guest to come in. But make sure you guys tune in to Kick Back with Cookie for the weeks to come, because I have some really great people on the show. Um, I really wish my allergies were not kicking my ass right now. But so I do have a segment today. Um, we're going to do a little bit of music knowledge, like music history knowledge. So if you are a music buff like me, you should be able to easily answer these questions easily. Let me just reach out to my guest. Okay. So, why don't I just go ahead and play his song since he's not here yet? I want to play the video to opportunists. And this video is part of an album that he will be releasing on the 25th of this month. So next week he'll be releasing an album called God and I. So I'm gonna take myself out off the screen so you can see the cover for that. He is asking everyone to pre-order the album if you can, and if you need that link, the link is definitely there's a button on my website on the home page that button takes you to the link to pre-order if you want to. So let me get the video on here.
Yo, I just want to give the users them a round of applause. Yeah, man, I know use you over the years, but it stopped now. Yeah, man, I say, she know.
Yeah, man, over the years, them a take a love for granted, man. Yeah, man, them take a kindness or weakness, them use to go, them use to come. But I'm telling you this, I hit that,
yeah? Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Opportunities on the lose me. And last time when I go use me. Yeah. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Who no can call me Mr. Selfish? The amount of things me go through when me dealt with. Myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Yo, what with them do? Run out the hope, done out the faith. And as me turn me back, on up burn out me name. Me not lie, me energy run out me drain. Paranoid cause I wanna fry out my brain.
Opportunities work, see them you know the face. Smile with your fear things, watch out for snare. This on one time, the using stop. Tell them you broke them now, stay them moving stand. Wanna lose me? Last time when I go use me. Right now myself come first. Right now myself come first. Only can call me Mr. Selfish. The amount of things me go through I'm dealt with. Oh yeah. Myself come first. Right now myself come first. Me nah give them no more strength. Me round Robin get all the hands. Cause from them up there for them leave call me once. Oh, remember the fans. But they are the done pray have money to give them yard the man. First they are the fan.
And she no make without the things. Them heart it need for rinse. Cut off them blink and dump it in a garbage bin. Because them never want give nothing. But they never want with things. And you will stop give them want with plans for drinks. Don't lose me. And last time when I go use me. Yeah. Right now myself come first. Right now myself come first. Who no can call me Mr. Selfish? The amount of things me go through when me dealt with. Myself come first. Right now myself come first. Choose myself, me see them in a feelings. But me only need myself, me no need see them a complain recent. Said them see the change, come me a move different.
Protect me, Lord, from them your viper. Play my cause, make me wiser. They never help you if you achieve the things and where you fight for. Know them want to take your blame, them seize your weed and thief your life. On the lose me, and last time when I go use me. Right now myself come first. Right now myself come first.
Who no can call me Mr. Selfish? The amount of things me go through when me dealt with. Myself come first. Right now myself come first.
Nothing can conquer me. I'm unstoppable.
All right, all right, all right. Let me stop this. So I'm just waiting for him to come in. I don't know where he is. I just spoke to him. On I'm gonna give him a few minutes, but all right. So I'm going to play a game. I don't know who's here. If you're here and you're watching, I see a few people watching. So if you're here, comment so I can see that you're here. I do have some things to give away. Like I said, I have merchandise that I've ordered and I will be giving away. So this is the tote bag, and I have a Lux Radio mug, and I also have a water bottle that is all the way across the room. So I'm not gonna go get it, but I have all the stuff that I have. We have a lot of stuff on the website. So if you've not been to the website and clicked on the menu and clicked on shop, do so because there's a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of stuff that I don't have. There's shorts, swimsuits, swim trunks, or short swim shorts, whatever you guys call them. There's t-shirts, hoodies, crop tops, leggings, sweatpants, um, all kinds of hats, water bottles. There's also actually one there's a dress for women. There's a kickback with cookie dress that also has Lux Radio Network's logo on the back of it. If you guys are interested. So who's here? Let me know who's here. Bless up CMT Big Chosen. Bless up yourself. Bless up my cousin John, Guapo, and Trina. If you guys are still on here. Um, and I don't know who is watching from here. Is someone watching on Twitch? That must has to be Casper. I don't know anybody else on Twitch. Um, and who? I don't know where my guest is, y'all. I literally just talked to him right before the show, 20 minutes before the show. Okay, here he is. So I'm going to bring him on the stage. Hi there.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. What's up?
Not too much. Glad to see you. I was just telling my viewers that I heard your song on somebody's live on TikTok, and I liked the song so much that I went and Googled who made this song because I swear I did not know who you were. I Googled and said, I Octane, oh my God, I'm gonna put this on my playlist. And I did. And the same day you were live, that's the day that I came on your live and said, hey, can I interview you? Because that song is amazing. It's very deep. And we're going to get into it in a minute, but I'd like you to tell everybody where you're from and everyone knows who you are. So where are you from?
Well, first and foremost, give thanks to the Almighty, you know what I mean, for life, for blessings. In terms of where I'm from Jamaica, Clarendon. Jamaica have 14 or 15 different parishes. So, a lot of people always say them come from Kingston, Jamaica, but them not literally come from Kingston. It's just that it just geographically is one of the known places in Jamaica.
Right.
I am from Clarendon, the countryside of Jamaica, you know? Yeah. but
I
I'm
have
from Jamaica.
tons of friends in Clarendon. I know where that is. I have tons of friends there, so I definitely know where that. I've been there a few times before. The rivers are amazing.
Hmm,
Okay,
hmm.
so how did you come up with the name I-Octane?
Well, it's a long story because I-Octane, it just come like that, you know. It wasn't like that. At the initial stage, I was using Richie Rich at the time. You know,
Hmm.
community name. People is, Richie in the community name. So them always call me Richie Rich. What go on Richie Rich? You know what I mean? Because me as a youth when me growing up, me always put myself together and keep myself clean. Even though I don't have a lot of clothes or a lot of shoes and me have all one or two shirt, me wash them every day, one shorts, two pants, me wash that every day and keep my so them always just say this is a this is a rich man in a rich man mentally living a poor life. So them always call me Richie Rich. So, I just took on to that name and, use it. When I decided to pursue a career in music, I continue using that name. But after I leave the community of Clarendon and I came, came to Kingston and the name changed along the way because I met Donovan Jeremy at Penthouse, you know. So big up Terrence McNally. Terrence McDonald is a person who discovered me and me and him decide that we're gonna he's from Kingston, Portmore. So he decided that I'm gonna introduce you to a lot of people in Kingston. So I meet Marcia Simpson and then Marcia Simpson introduced me to Donovan Jeremy at Penthouse and Donovan say, yo, youth, you're too talented for that name. I love the name and I was like, yo, no, me nah give up that name. Me nah give up that name. Me actually voice song in that name. My first song that Penthouse put out, it was Richie Rich on the record. And then Queen Africa was like, yo, you gotta change that name, man. Yo, you have to change that name. Queen Africa, Rebel, yo, you have to change that name. So I went through the dictionary, me and the engineer at Penthouse at the time named Bones. Pounce up on the word acti and read the definition for it. It means high energy, high performance. You know, everything about it is constantly high. And Jeremy was like, yeah, me like the name there because describing your character when it comes to music is like a transform. So that definition fit your character. So I just add the I to it. I was just acting. But octane is high energy gas. You know what I mean? And the I think that word is already copyright, so I just add the I to it, not HIGH, just the letter I. So I myself acting.
Okay. I kind of figured that, but I wanted you to explain and tell us how you got the name. So going back to when you became Richie Rich, how did you? What was your influence? Who influenced you to do music, or was there an influence, or did you just like were you raised in church like many others, and like sang in the choir and things like that, or what made you do music?
I was a whirlwind because I grew with my mother. I grew with my mom and my father is from St. Elizabeth and I always visit in summertime or maybe Christmas time. So maybe once or twice a year.
Hmm.
So I grew with my mom and there was five of us. So from a tender age I was already in the street, doing street stuff with friends and company and all these things. So um, I think the street life kind of inspire my music, like things that occurs around us daily. I don't really have a one mentor, like a one particular person who I would say that's the sole entity of my inspiration. You know what I mean? Yeah, I always love music. Before I become an established artist or, you know, into a career in music, I always use music to alleviate me from things that the everyday stress. You know what I mean? So I use music to alleviate my stress because peer pressure is always something that plague amongst human beings. So growing up, you always have kids in the community always in better position in terms of how they grow, and them always remind you of what you should have. Looking at your kids, when holiday come, them have ties, them have TV, them have place to sleep, them have them own room, own bed, own everything. You and your four brothers, them in one bed, sharing clothes, no television, no light, no electricity, all of these things. So you grow rough. So I always sing music to alleviate myself from that situation and live in my head because I never want to make that stress me out and become a non-progressive element and become a product of my environment because I see a lot of my friends I'm going down that way. I try to be bad, I try to do all of these things, but it just never sit right with me, even when I participate in any type of bad activity. It just never sit right with me. So that is how the music become the soundtrack of my existence, where we just start to love music differently and start to listen music on a different scale. You know what I mean? So we have people in the community that I listen to, and people on the radio, but hero my thing happen now. I always listen to people and make that comparison. Like, my lyrics better than for them lyrics. Yo, me's a better poet, say when listen to the lyrics, them people are play upon the radio was like, yo, some more advanced in literature in English language. Because I wouldn't use that word here. You know what I mean? So me always I say, no man, that word is too simple, man. And me always I test myself, listen to established artists and make that comparison with myself. But in terms of overall inspiration, it's a host of artists. I look on artists in different ways. So I look for artists like in performance. So if me I study performance, I would look at Beanie, you know, Capitan Sizzler, Bounty P, Bujo, Spragga, just to name a few people like um, and out of all of those performers, Turbulence was always my favorite performer. Anthony B, Turbulence, Luton, Turbulence have something on stage where I always admire. Like you never know him songs them like that, you know. First time I see Turbulence performance, I never knew one song him sing, but how him deliver upon the stage and how him perform and where him perform upon the stage, upon the show. I think he was the opening act for Sizzle at the time. So
Mm-hmm.
him a perform after some big, big, big artists. I was like, yo, who this you them a call up after them giant there? But when him come up on the stage, a danger. So I always like that. Like, yo, me need to incorporate this in my type of performance where even if the fans don't know me, me have to have something where electrify the people mind without even them knowing my songs. So that is where I kind of develop entertainment than just performance. So as a also artist, man, Little Berries for melody and Garnet Silt, and then when it comes to lyrics are how prolific listen enough cartel, Movado for melody. So there's a host of artists. Me leave out enough artists, assassin, host of artists. Me leave out enough artists. So yeah, but I don't have one particular artist who I would say
Okay.
is the
All
sole inspiration.
right. Okay. So when you first started doing music professionally, you started as Richie Rich. How do you think your style has changed from Richie Rich to I-Octane? Do you think it's changed any?
Yeah, man, Mr. Youth strongly invest in evolution, because everything, only a human beings any human being don't believe in growth is stupid. Like any human being, and that is what affecting human beings today. They don't believe in evolution. Like they don't know about evolution. They don't invest in it. They don't study it. Because if everything around you change daily, the trees, the rivers, whatever in the sea, the sky, what I mean, the ozone layer, human being creation. If you buy a Benz this year, next 2 years time, the features them change. Next three
Mhm.
years time, the shape change. Next 3, 4 years, 5 years, the shape change. Glasses, designer, the next 2 years, it shape, it changed. Anything where it always change. So you as a human being, if you don't believe in changes, then that means you don't, glorify growth. So I always revolutionize my style. Always, and that helped me. The Almighty blessed me with like very, very super talented where He blessed me that I can do dancehall just as good as how I do reggae.
Mhm.
So I always, fuse my sound. So I can do a song of sound like I'm 15, like any one of the young artists, them, and we can do a song sound like Bob Marley, we can do a song with sound like In Between. We can do all type of songs, like all type of sounds. I study sounds. Sometimes when I sing, people I wonder who is that. Sometimes with DJ, people is like acting that. Yeah.
Okay. So, what about your style now? Do you think is reaching people more? I know you are a positive artist because I went and listened to a lot of your songs. One of my favorites is Puffit. No pun intended, but I like Puffit. I do. But what do you think? Hi, Redeem. What do you think? What do you think of your? What do you think is drawing the crowd to you now? Like, what about your music? Because I feel like some of your music, and I'm really excited for your new album. We'll get to in a few because I feel like you're telling a story. Like there's things that in your life that's happened that you're referring to. Am I correct when I say that?
Yeah, man. Anytime I go social commentary, is always either personal experience or a near personal experience or just things that I see occur around us daily. I when it comes to social commentary out of Jamaica and in reggae music, me see myself in the top five or top three or number one at times. Like me really, really great at social commentary. Like me can really put things together, especially and capture and captivate that emotional um energy to put in a song that people can listen to it and just like it do something to your soul. And it is the blessing from the Almighty. But go back to the question, what I think um are
Today as
yes,
I-Octane.
why do
What do you
people attract to this like this new version or this new song? It's just
Yes.
the Almighty, God. Me have to give the Almighty praise because me as a man have a lot of conversation with God Himself. Me question Him like, where you want me go now? Like, where you want me sing now? Sometime when me and him not really talk to me like him silent. Me say, me go and do some dancehall until he reach back out to me. What I mean? Cause dancehall more trivial, more fun, more entertainment. So, but social commentary is really from the soul. Like when you see certain things, a lot of people out there can relate to it. But it's just the revolution and version of me in terms of sound. And I do so many songs. So whenever I'm doing any new songs, I always like, yo, I don't want to sound repetitive where I repeat one melody or I repeat something. Words can repeat, but I don't want to repeat the melody nor the energy nor the vibe. Else people are gonna pick up on it and decide that, you know what, it sound like someone we know already. It have to sound fresh and breath of fresh air and refreshing. So I think I just the Almighty Himself and just how invested I am in the music and how me keep my brand always young and current. Yeah. And the work ethic too.
Okay. So what is your creative process like when you're developing these songs? Do you find a producer first the actual rhythm, or do you write and
No, I
then
don't write.
find some?
I don't write, and I just create
Don't write.
on the spot. Or if me get a rhythm now, I just create. So if somebody send a rhythm, come to start play it through my speaker. By 5 minutes, 10 minutes the most, me have a song.
Wow, that's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I don't
Like
know too many artists that can do that.
on the spot, on the spot, on the spot. Me create this album. I take like a week and create it. Like
Wow,
15 songs. All of the song them. This song we love so much. It take me like 5 minutes the most to come up with the whole concept.
wow, that's
You know,
amazing. And I definitely love Opportunist a whole lot. I listen to that song every day. I literally listen to that song
you
every day
should, you
because
should, you should, you should, you should. I big up Shano. Me and Shano sing the song and me listen to it every single day because it is a constant reminder for me because I'm a soft-hearted person. I would say, but I help nobody yet. You know, don't need people. And by the time I drive go down the road, I see somebody where me just decide say, I know them take advantage, but yeah, and
yeah,
just make them utilize or capitalize or exploit me again. So this song is a constant reminder. So I always I remind myself. You know what I mean? So since this song get established and boss and run the place now, we see a lot of producers where never want to voice me over the last couple of years. Hey, man, acting hot again, man. Me not have to bother voice him. Done with him. Him not hot. Him record them. Him can't do nothing for my label. I hear all of those things. Me see them started. Yo, DJ, you find back a song. Yo, me I send you one rhythm. Normally, me da just put that on the side and just run go voice. So now me I say, keep the same energy, man. Remember, say seminar time, I can't do nothing for your label, so keep the same energy. So this song make me start to deal with them way they like. Them need to hear it. Because a lot of people violate and take advantage and take your energy and take your strength and take your company and take your presence and take everything about you and just push it under the rug like them never capitalize from it or it never do nothing for them. So and then we suffer the people, whenever we back on top now, we're always helping up them again. So we always a help up users instead of help up builders. So I'm not for that right now. Keep the same energy.
I understand. I definitely understand. Now you were raised with some Rastafarian practices, correct?
Me?
Yes.
Well, yeah, 'cause me grow up, most of who me grow on, I really, them now have that Rasta, embedded in their journey. So I learn a lot from a lot of people around me, and then I invest in that side of me where, you know, yeah, well, I love that teaching. So yes, a lot of people say Octane and a Rasta, but a lot of people who say that don't know a lot of things about Rastafari, like how I know. I invest in knowledge, I invest in reading, I invest in all of these things. It's just that these are youths in all denominations. There are things that I don't do. A lot of people say acting and a Rasta. Why? Me live the life, me know the teachings, me know more than 90% of them was say them a Rasta. Um, me read more than enough of them. Um, you know what I mean? Me connect with the Almighty direct, not through an organization or through an individual. But I don't believe that Rasta no fi bathe, Rasta teeth no fi brush, Rasta no fi keep themselves clean, Rasta no fi live the best life, Rasta no fi wealthy, Rasta no fi well put together. I don't. So them always say me too clean for be a Rasta, but who is man? King Selassie is the cleanest man in the world. So I can't contradict myself. You understand? So I just that make enough people would say that in the Rasta fraternity, but every man have their own opinion.
Yeah, this is true. So, how do you balance your music life and your personal life? Is that a struggle, or is it not hard to do? Or I know it's hard for me, and I'm not an artist. I'm an artist manager, and I have a radio station in this show, but it's hard for me.
Well, it's like always hard to balance both because the more popular you get and the more demanding the brand come. Because remember, your brand and my brand are both public properties. It's
Hmm.
not personal property. Once your brand becomes established amongst the public, it become a public property. That's why people can have public opinion against a brand. Anybody can just create anything and just any platform, just put a phone in front of them and just create and say anything about your brand because it's become a public property. Come with yin and yang, pros and cons. And the more popular you get, the less time you have for your personal property, which is your personal life. You know what I mean? And if you're a private person where you don't expose a lot of things, then it's even worse. You know what I mean? It's even worse. So a lot of artists come to the realization that, you know what? Let's tie our private life into our public life. More easier that way. But a lot of people like myself don't like that too because this music world and especially where some of the fans them at right now and where the world is at where people don't deal with journalism, they deal with sensationalism where people just use it as a clickbait. People just set something in the caption, but the story have nothing to do with that. So people clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. And you don't want when you have a time when everybody love you and then you have a time when everybody hate you or majority don't like you. So you don't want when that time come because when that time come them find everything around you if tear down. So then we tear down your tree, your gate, your car, your watch, your dog, everything them a try tear down with you because them a try bring you down. So always kind of like keep that like a private part out of the public as much as possible because my skin thick enough. Come at me, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I do understand that clearly.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a rough journey.
yeah.
It's
So
a
if
rough
you,
journey because when you have public in your private life, a man will have the worst life, I give you counseling boy your life, You know what I
yeah,
mean? So you have a girl where she can't keep a man for nothing. Not even for a rice grain. Want tell about relationship. You have a man who can't keep a girl for nothing. Want give you counseling about relationship. You have people who divorce numerous times. Husband left them much time, want give marriage counseling. Yo, people just stay behind them phone and just you. I don't know. People just feel like they are. Everybody want to be therapists in your life. So it's a rough thing.
so that kind of is where my next question is because I don't know. I know how I feel it's impacted it, but how do you feel the internet has impacted the music industry?
Well, no wrong with the internet, from my perspective. I just the users of the internet. And as when we say people reach a stage where bad becomes the new good. So yeah, it just stage where bad becomes the new good. So people just do and say anything just to create distraction. Because worse, like how the internet pay for your content right now. One time the internet wasn't paying you like that, but they're paying you for your content. So everybody want a quick return. So A man don't care about the repercussions or what him say about you or how it affect you. A person just want to move on to the next check. So every while you're looking at it as this person have violate me, I try ruin my reputation. They're looking at it as my next paycheck, my next paycheck, my
Yep.
next paycheck. So every content that a person said, them a look on it on my next paycheck. 90% of the time, them have nothing personal against you. Like they don't know you, they don't care to know you. Then just hear something and just not say, you know what, this can make me make a food now. Need the food, need the cash. You know what I mean? At your expense. So nothing wrong with the internet because you have a lot of good content, you have a lot of good message, you have a lot of good information. It's just that the more that more cantankerous type of side of of people is more advertised. It's more loud. It attract more. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you have more crowd, you have more listeners because you have less. You have more lower vibration people exist. You know what I mean? Lower vibration. Sometimes people, when you try to give them, teach them knowledge, them brain start hurt them. As you tell them nothing imperative, nothing important. Them just, this sound boring, man. All this sound like this. If you notice, if you have a live or if you go live or, you know, once you start talk about, the girl is hot and she wind up and she bend up, you see the life start to grow. People over here in abundance. If you're over here in one conversation, you chat people in abundance. Once you got nothing educational, nothing spiritual, nothing that is innovative, we're going to enhance the human race. It start to decrease. Yeah, but the internet is important because I use the internet. This song, me use it on TikTok and TikTok boss it. And a lot of people cost it like wow, but I say but me find the app and use it in a positive way.
Yeah, I think it is important. It's very different from back in the day, but it is important. If not for the internet, I would have never found this song and added it to my playlist or found
See,
you. So so
see,
it definitely is important. So before we move on to your upcoming album that Opportunist is on, if you could change one thing about the music industry, what would it be? One thing.
if I could change one thing about the music industry, one thing I would change about the music industry is that the music industry don't have an infrastructure. Yeah. And reggae music and dancehall music originated from Jamaica. And we don't have an infrastructure where people learn how to do the music properly. Not talent wise, but business. Whenever infrastructure will learn the business side of it.
Hmm.
Like 60, 80% of the artists them don't know nothing about the business side. We just get a hit song, become an artist, go up on stage, sing. So we live off a stage show money and dub plate money. We don't know about royalties, we don't know about sinking, we don't know about licensing, we don't know nothing. The paperwork, who are collect with the royalties, who we sign up to, how much how much different synchronization, how much different money we need to get from each one of our songs, then the percentage. You write a song, people are take a writing credit, man take 100% of the master. It's crazy on the business side. So I would create that infrastructure. And if you understand, so reggae music and dancehall music is one of the only set of music where anybody in the world can just do it freely and there's no repercussions to it. You can't just get up and just forward from anywhere in the world and feel like you're gonna just jump in at the rap game without nobody, without you could have been the greatest rapper anywhere in the world. Somebody in the rap game over America have a co-sign you. They
Hmm.
have a co-sign you. For go against the rest of rapper them and think them have a co-sign you. to bring you into them world. So you find out say all youth where UK where rap. Them become youth, them huge in UK and them a do them rap. But once Drake or any artist go and say, yo, the youth are the next youth, and get co-signed, so the Americans start to listen to him, you understand? So yeah, but any man can just do anything anyway, reggae music and dancehall music. So we don't have an infrastructure. So the countries and the leaders of our country, them never really put in an infrastructure. Them utilize the music, them exploit the music, but then them not like the music. Them only use it when they want it. So if we have that infrastructure for the music, then we'd have structure, and then our musician them would have more like musician, not just singers, players of instruments and these people. A lot of these great musicians, they die poor. They die playing music on some great, great project. And when them time come, there's no money to bury them. And family have to come together doing GoFundMe, all of these things. That is embarrassing for these great legends where there's no infrastructure put together. So these people that contribute to the music so much as must be, they should be paid. So you have to have an infrastructure. I mean, any rap artist in America, once them if them independent or no company sign them, automatically them start to go up. In Jamaica, you will be one of the most famous artists and don't have a dollar same way.
And so everyone in Jamaica that I know says that. I represent a couple of Jamaican artists too. And sadly to say, it's not just in Jamaica, it's in America too. They don't know the business. They could be a great artist, like a well-known artist or whatever. They're the same here. They don't really know the actual business. And you're right, there's a lot of royalties out there to be claimed that artists are not claiming. And they don't understand that all of those unclaimed royalties go into what they call a black box. At the end of the year, they just distribute it to random publishers. So if you're an artist, you should be trying to learn the business. And if you don't want to learn it, find someone out there that does know the business that can help you. I help artists all the time in Jamaica and in the United
Hold on,
States.
I love why you mention that black box because you will have all music, you will have all payments for 15 years, and then them say,
Yeah,
yo, we only have pay back to the last 3 years. So the 12 years worth of money gone to some people where don't have nothing to do with your project.
yeah, yeah.
They have
So,
people collect your royalties for years. Because them
yes,
usually do me that. People used to collect my royalties. Pharma company we usually work with. Collect my royalties for years. You have big hit songs.
yes,
Songs like Lose a Friend, Mama Ya Alone, these songs. Me never collect no royalties from them song they yet. You have company we are collect even so. And when me get abreast about it, me have to send cease and desist letter and these things. Them collect my royalties for years. Like them have nothing to do with my song and them a collect royalties for years. So you have to understand these things. We don't have that
yep,
infrastructure. We teach the kids that. And even though you mentioned America, artists in America, a lot of artists in America still don't understand the business side, but the infrastructure is there for it.
yes,
The academics is there for it. The institution is there for it. In Jamaica, one music school you have, you know what I mean? So we don't know if we make that transition. And you do have a talent working on a construction site.
yeah,
You have a talent working on a construction site or running taxi or selling bag juice in the street like me. I used to be a street vendor selling, and then boom, me go studio, me get a hit song, and I have to make the transition from a street vendor to an artist. So that transition it wasn't swiftly, it was rough. And all of these trial and error that you make between making from a street vendor to an artist, people hold you accountability for those things. So if you go up on stage and you can't perform, good people I say, oh, I'm a song I can't perform. Because we are Jamaica, we're very judgmental too. We don't allow people to grow. So yeah, rough.
and see the difference here in America with that. We do have the infrastructure, and this sadly nobody takes advantage of it. if that makes sense. There's a lot of musicians that go to a music school or what have you, but when it comes to that part, they don't want to read. They don't want to learn that part. They don't understand that part. Like when I say there are tons of artists in the United States that have no clue that they should be collecting royalties for this and that and the other. There's not just performance royalties, it's all kinds of royalties to be collected that they don't understand that they should be collecting. So here we have the infrastructure, but I don't think that everyone that's an artist takes advantage of it here. Where in Jamaica, you guys don't they don't have it there, but
Mhm.
they would if they could. Because I
So,
swear I try to help as many artists in Jamaica as I can because I know there is no infrastructure there for the business of music.
sure. And
So
what is the common denominator we have across the diaspora and the world? All of us black.
yes. So
All of us
anyways,
black. So
yes.
the slavery thing I come down to generation upon generation. All
And
of
the
us.
and and the internet is the other way that it's affected the music is that nobody reads anymore. So you can't post a album cover and write all of this stuff underneath of it because no one is reading it.
Yeah,
They
cause
don't even
people,
really read the flyer.
yeah, people start reading them eyes now instead of them mind or the mouth, you know? Yeah.
Y-
So if it's not visual, like you can see it and see that move and the action, nah.
Yeah.
It,
So they
it,
like to
ain't-
just
it
click
ain't
play.
intriguing enough. A man goes such and skip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They just like to click play. So
Hmm.
you've done some collaborations with a few well-known artists. Can you tell us who they were and about those songs?
I don't have a lot of collaboration, but I have a few. Let me recollect. I have sung with J.A.B, big reggae artist. Nice to know you. I have collaboration with Kimani Mali. Big up J.A.B, big up Kimani Mali. I have collaboration with Spraga Benz. Who else again? I have collaboration with Queen Africa. Big up Spraga Benz, big up Queen Africa. I have collaboration with Assassin. Big up Agent Sasko. I have collaboration with Romy and Virgo. Big up Romy and Virgo. I have collaboration with Version. Big up Version. Um, Let me see. I have collaboration with Yanni Curvy Diva. Big up Yanni. I have collaboration with Vanessa Bling. Big up Vanessa Bling. I'm gonna count it. I'm not saying I have enough. I have collaboration with J.A.B. Nice. Big up himself. Big up Kimani Mali. Um, Queen Africa 3. Spraga Benz 4. Assassin 5. Version 6. Rummy and Virgo 7. Bounty Killer 8. Um, Beanie Man 9. Collaboration Beanie Man. I don't remember, but I think I produced Beanie Man song. So alright, so 8 song Bounty Killer Wells again. Curvy Diva 9. Vanessa Bling 10. Teflon 11. What's again? Shano now. Opportunist 12. Kushonta. Blue Kush 13. Um, somebody will miss out, somebody will miss out. 13. So, yeah, what's again? Um, Itana 14. Um, yeah, but maybe me have a few more, but I don't remember off the top of my head now.
Okay. So
And that
let's
is over a period of 20 years. So it's not a lot. So, but you know what I mean? So the rest of my career is based upon me doing it solo as a solo artist. Yeah.
so Anybody would like to know all of his collaborations, I read them on Google, so you can too. He's done a lot with literally a lot of artists. So
Mm-hmm.
um let's talk about God and I. It's coming
Yeah.
out on the 25th, right?
Oh, Stone Boy in Ghana. Yeah, one more forward. Yeah, continue. Sorry.
That's okay. So God and I is coming out on the 25th, which is next week, next
Yeah.
Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us a little bit about God and I, because one, I love the name of the album. I think your music resonates with a lot of things that I go through and that I feel every day. So I've quickly become a fan, quickly become a fan. And you're a great artist. So
Thank you
I
very
don't
much.
even know how I
Thank you
missed
very
over
much.
missed over that. But tell us why and how you came up with the title of the album before we get into it.
Because God and I come to a point where it, it come to a point up to today. To me, it just feel like it's just me and God alone. Like, yeah, everything is like a sub love or a sub connection. You know? Yeah. So when it boil down to that point where only a few people like you really, really analyze their life and say a few people are really genuinely love and check for me. So all these masses just associates people me associated with. But all these people that these mass people that I have, them and my priority list. My priority list ram till the people that drop off it to congested my priority list was. And then one day me just go through each one of them priority lists and me not even at the stadium, much less with up on the field. Me outside the stadium while them is a starting player on my team. Me not even at the stands at the stadium. Me outside at the gate. And them at it. So me say, no, me have to rearrange or something. So me rearrange it, take a lot of people and a lot of things off my priority list and give it more vacancy, have more space. And that is where me get connected with the Almighty again. And that is how God and I comes about because at the lowest point in music for me over the last few years is just that I just me and Jah. I just me and Jah. It's just like when when you people will see and say, Octane, my rate and the music, yo, send a rhythm come. Send the rhythm come, send all a song, a man just go round, go round, go round. And then when you look, you see a man goes up and sing all 10 other song with other people. That's why I don't have a lot of only for me have a call but of people who want to work with me. And when you look a man, I tell you this Alalulu, this, that. Man send rhythm come, then them no want take your files, put out rhythm and say, oh, I go put out your files for a second batch. So I be a go round, go round, go round. So I say, Father God, here what? I'm you, anything where you say. And if you follow them, you get discouraged. Like, I want them my time up. Or one day I should just resign because you not get back the same energy from a lot of your peers them. You know?
Right.
So I just connect to the Almighty and the Almighty say, I God bless you with something where people cannot refuse, but and me I have to do this. You can't do this with me and then jump ship. We have to do this together. So that's why I tell myself, say I make a promise to just say, yo, I just as from now on and me and you, no matter what situation, you gotta always be a part of my decision and always be a part of my life. It don't matter how famous it become or how detrimental it might seem to other people pertaining to me. Once God in it and once God said that me fi do it, me I go do. So if a big opportunity, biggest opportunity comes and it not align with God, me not go do it. People are gonna say, yo, John, why you make one stupid mistake? But no. Mm-mm. Yes, so that is how the title God and I come, so God and I and a lot of people can relate to it because trust me, all people who are used here get used. Trust me, 90% of this world, 99% of this world is going through it. A lot of people used to get up every day, them just a live through a persona. Trust me, them I do them best. Yeah, man. If you ever hear some things that people got through behind that smiling face, you would like so. Me not have nothing to worry about then, man. Yeah, man. Some people I live 100 times horrible situation in a horrible situation than you. So that's why a lot of people and people stay behind closed door and beg God and plea and because them come out and put them create this facade because they want to be validated by human beings. They want to be validated with them peers. So them just create this facade like everything all right, no matter how them being utilized with him and them hide. A lot of us, I used to do it. Go home and hide. I can't hide my relationship with God in my house. But the Almighty say, "You glorify me publicly, and I will bless you publicly." So that's why everywhere me go publicly, me speak about the Almighty without no shame. A lot of people, when it comes to God, them shame to even talk about God. I don't know why. Like when they mention God, it's like shame spirit. They want to talk God and hide God. But I'm on that advertise the Gucci right there, so. But even the talk God and hide God in his pocket. I'm on to advertise Louis on him, advertise him Benz. But him I rather tuck God in the trunk of the Benz than put God in the passenger seat or. It's only when human beings in a trouble, then them glorify God publicly. I don't want to be that person, so I'm not that person. Any platform, any minute, any day, any hour, any situation, any town, any square, me and Ja.
Um, there's somebody obviously. There's a bunch of people on Instagram that we can't see on this side. We can only see the YouTube and the website people on this side. But Mason Myers, he's saying one Octane, one Shane O. I'm assuming that he knows you, but there are a bunch of people on Instagram.
Mate, so big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. Me now see the comments then, but big up everybody. Yeah, man, big up everybody. Mm-hmm.
You have to switch tabs for Instagram. For some reason, StreamYard and Instagram they sync, but they're not. I can't see the comments and who's watching on this side. I can only see the website and YouTube and Facebook. But I have to click over to the Instagram tab to see who's over there. So I just wanted to let you know it was somebody over there that was shouting
Yeah,
you
man,
out.
big up everybody, man.
Um, so God and I has Opportunist on it, but it has some other songs on it too that you wrote. And I read a little bit of your biography online that said that you were telling some stories about your life that you were not hiding anymore, like you wanted to tell people about your life. So is that true? Like, are you in these songs, is this some of this stuff that you've been holding in for years and now you're just coming telling people about some things?
Yeah, it's basically like what I just explained. It's basically what I just explained.
Okay.
This album is a album. All right, I'm not the type of human being currently and will never be again where you can get every individual of 24 hours daily. If I can utilize 1 minute, 1 second, semisecond, 1 hour, 1 week, a month, a year, couple days, out a year, 24 hours, the same thing go for I. So my philosophy is David law, eye for an eye. If me can't utilize you, you can't utilize me. You could have been the biggest, the richest. You understand? If you're the richest or the biggest person in the world, why would you even utilize me for something and I can't gain back from you? So there's no human being on this earth worth my time if we no human being, no woman, no man worth my time if me can utilize your time. Because me have 24 hours. So I would never spend not even a minute nor a second, no remorse to it too. Me not give me emotion, no remorse, not give me time, me not give me blessing, me not give you nothing if me can't get nothing from you. because the end of the day, you know, utilize me and then leave me sad and broken. And then you dash my credit under the in the fine prints where people can't even read. Because people stop reading now. You know? That the glasses you can't put on for see it. You have to go under a microscope to see that. No, 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 no. Mm. Me happy over here, so by myself, I'm more deep by myself with the Almighty. But if you're ready to do a collective effort and we go on and we glorify each other and we make each other better and we create me good by myself, you know. Me great by me good by myself. But if we join together, we should be great. So good by myself, but with you, I'm great. If you can't make me great and me make you great or greater, greater, it don't make no sense. If me accelerate and when me meet them start decelerate, and if every time I'm me, I gossa, 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 gossa. Mm-mm. So like this album, me call enough DJs and say purchase the album. Don't me call you and tell you do it, don't? Yeah.
I
Enough
didn't.
enough DJs when me know for years. I make a free dub, free jingles, free everything. My lowest dub price at $300. Me I do one special, me might do a drop it, but my lowest dub three, me I do special 5, 8,000, depends upon where you want. I make free dub, free studio time, free jingles, free everything. Yeah, can you play the music, but come on, we can't do that for much years and you can buy one $9 album and you
Right.
have Apple Music and and you have iTunes on your phone and you buy every Drake, every Little Wayne, every Babyface, every Cylindian, every Whitney Houston, every Beyonce, every Kendrick. No, 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 no. I'm gonna say, yo, purchase it. Like last night, like yesterday. Somebody will always do things for you know what I mean? Link me. Yo, do a flyer. We need if you do a ad to me. So they on the ads, you know. They have a show. So them I say, yo, do opportunities and race. So me I say, yo, no, you know. No man, oh yeah, move something. I say no because me blast the link to you over and over and over. And you want me do a $300 US free after me been doing it for years. And you can buy one album for $10. You tell me, no man, me I go up on YouTube. YouTube free, brother. YouTube free. You can't tell me boy you go up on YouTube. Purchase the album. Because even if you purchase the album and me do the ads for you, me still I get $290 same way free of cost. So when you check it, it's still the ratio still me in the red same way. So if me can't use that, if you don't see me and beg me do nothing, if you can't do something for me, yeah, simple. Just when you see me, just if I that you have in your mind, just go up on the other side and we just do a happy life together. So if you want me to do something for you, make sure so you can do something for me. If me advertise something, because if me call you and say, Empress, do this for me now, me must can do a flyer for you. You buy the album, and me see you promote me. You buy the album, promote the single. All right, you come by uh, TikTok and you like the song. From you like the song, me see you start to promote the song. But I don't know, you know, you start to promote the song, you start to tag it all about. Then you buy the album, you advertise the album, looking at your screen, and the album there, the stuff. The amount of support you give me for a person, I don't know. Why wouldn't I give you an interview? Why would I set up an interview with you and miss the time? Where they have 10 people over here, 100 people. I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't miss a at 97 interview. Don't?
I appreciate that.
And maybe at
I
97,
appreciate
maybe at 97 give me less strength than where you give me. But just because maybe the name, while we would just, but enough people that do you that, but I'm not gonna do you that. So you give me love and give me strength. It's by right. I'll me tired, me put on my glasses over my face and hide my eyes them come do the interview. Same way. Because me that me know say if somebody I give strength, me give strength. Yeah. You know, go see me I build my house and steal my block them. Every day I come from my work site and thief one block fi go build other people wall and other people house. No, 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 no. I'm
Yeah,
not gaining my wealth to that spoon and share it out to that shuffle no more. Done with them something. So
I
yeah.
understand. And I definitely think that your music, like I said, I love your music because I think you and I have some similar experiences, especially in this industry. Like I'm one of those people too. I'm very soft-hearted. I do a lot for people. I have a shout out to Ray in the comments. She says that you're humble. I'll put that up there. But she is somebody that I've been working with in the industry for a long while, and she used to fuss at me all the time, like you got to stop doing stuff for
Strength,
free.
strength, big up, yeah, yeah. No, no, Ray, and me no humble no more, you know.
He
Me
said I'm
done
not
with it,
humble no
Ray.
more.
No,
I
me
know
done
that's
with it.
right.
Because humble, me been humble for years, but then one day I said to myself, let me read the definition for humble, because let me see what the word humble means. Because I can't fathom it. Why the humblest people them in the world always and the best people them always being ruined by users and manipulators and all these things. A lot of great people out there were in where you see bitter towards certain things that other people do them that and convert them into this thing, and that's just them defense mechanism. So when I read the definition for humble, it means think less of oneself. And I was like, yo, so why me I tell people say me humble? Why me I invest in this humble thing here? Because I don't think less of myself. Humble mean that you think less of yourself, like you really, really don't value yourself. That is the definition for humble. You know what I mean? You don't value yourself. It's like you have an inferior virus. When a person humble and act in a humble state, them always belittle them value. Because when you really check it at the right definition for true, read the definition for humble right now. Somebody on the line read it and type it out. So I read
I'm
it to
going
myself
to.
and myself from that day, me not endorse in a no humble. Me hype, yes. Me not hype on people, me hype with myself. Me proud, yes. Me not prouder than people, I'm proud with myself. Me
The def
confident, yes. Me not confident over people. Me confident with myself. We are
you
not
know what?
me not humble no more. Because I think humble is a word where them use by you for manipulate and use you. If you notice the humble people them always get put in at the bus back of the bus.
Now,
But the
see,
people
you just taught me something. The definition for humble is having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance, or of low social, administrative, or political rank. So,
I am
yeah, I'm never
me
using that word again.
I am not. Me no humble. Me no want nobody tell me about humble again. See me in my 100 chain them and see me I drive my car them and know say me work for that. See me I advertise it. You know what suitcase me drive for buy this a carrier. You know what suitcase me have how much house I'm living in my suitcase up to today. Dear going into my 40s. Me have them something. They me have everything and me can't utilize it. Don't tell me about me humble. Me no humble. Me work feet. Me do everything feet. So me I go glorify myself, put the Almighty in my life, and me I go show other people say, yo, you can do this. But you're not gonna use the humble curse there. When I've been I use it 30 years for me already, it stop. No, me not
Yeah,
upon that.
me either,
I am
Ray. Never.
no, I'm done with it. Me not think
Yeah,
modest and me
thanks
not
for
me not
that one.
think low self. No, no. You know, people violate and say, oh man, she humble man. Like, yo, I just threw them on the humble make out. Notice always, I just threw them on the humble make you can ramp with them on this. So try that with me now. Them always use humble and degrade you in the word humble. Like them put down your value, like you can't retaliate, you can't stand up for yourself, you can't know. I just threw them people humble man. Yo, I choose you humble make him gear so much money. No, 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 no. If him for come my yard, come see him close them on the step. Because there's no changes. There's no changes if you don't create changes.
Yeah.
'Cause if you put on a raincoat and go into a shower and soap up the raincoat and wash off the raincoat in a bed, you could have washed the raincoat there every single day. You're in a bed. Taking shower in a raincoat in a bed. Repeat the same thing them every day. You'll get back the same result. No, don't no humble is a curse. Me no humble. Cause you're not gonna make me live beyond the word humble and don't celebrate my hard work just because you want to use that word for make me tone down my greatness just for accommodate your impotent, your negligence. No, get up and work just as hard as me, brother.
Yep.
Get up and work just as hard as me. You have the same 24 hours. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you want the world to take from your music? Like, what do you want people to take from these songs that you? I know what I take from it, but what is your goal for your fans to take from your music?
Self worth, self love. And know
I
so
like
there's
that answer.
self worth, self love, and know so there is a God. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
I love that answer.
don't really don't really invest in hope and faith. Those are black pockets where hope and faith are black pocket where like it's just a black pocket to the next dimension. Like you have this light and then a blank space and then the light continue. It's like a blank space, you know. And believe. I think the illusion to me, an illusion when you really check it, you have to know. So I want people to know and remember say hope and faith where you are investing. It can't exist without the work same way. 'Cause if we did read, would I know say words without work can't sustain. You have to put in the work.
Yes,
The
indeed.
sacrifice have to make. Words without work can't sustain. So it all boil down back to the what? What's the common denominator? The work.
The hard work.
So you sitting down and your coach and your coach. You said to your coach, open that one blessing now come through the door without your gut feet. God go with you. The light I will cut off with you in here. The water I will cut off. Don't go feet now. You have to work towards it. When I work towards it now, after goal, then it will come. Remember, so the universe is the biggest blessing, And whatever you put in the universe, you will get it. It's just a matter of time. That's why I have
Amen.
different times in the 24 hours. Some man get it in the first minute, some people get it in the second minute, some people get it at the last second at the 24 hours, but you will get it. There's no day your 24 hours has ever run out and you don't get some form of blessings. It's just that you're too near the forest, you can't see the trees. You might just think the blessing is just the money that you don't get today, but much people, every breath you take, so every time you go so and inhale, somebody die.
I believe
Every
that.
time you go, somebody die. Every time you go, exhale, somebody die. Every breath you take it from somebody. And every exhale, yes, every time you take a breath, somebody deceased. People die on the second and the minute and the minute and the minute. Mhm. Or something with life. Because carbon dioxide have to deal with plants, oxygen deal with human beings and certain animals. So it don't necessarily mean that it's a human being die. Can be a plant that is still life force. A plant is a living thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Something die. Every time you take a breath, something die. Is that somebody catch a fish and kill it? Somebody catch a crab and kill it, a lizard, a ants, a tiger, a bear, some living force as disease. Every time you take a breath. Know that. And once you inhale and exhale, that's the greatest wealth. Because without breath, you can't even consider say the woman bill. Because once you deceive, everything gone with you. All your bills, them, all your legacy, everything gone with it. Yes, so you have to just know that.
Okay. So, so opportunist, you have a open verse contest going on. How's that going?
It done, the final, it over now, and yes, we have four people in the finals, and yeah, tomorrow me I go announce it. Tomorrow to Thursday, me announce the winner, and I think me I got more than one winner. I think me I got
Yeah, I looked at all of them. One of them is my friend. Two of them are my friends, but I swear you had some good contestants. Like,
yeah, man. So
yeah,
me have more than one winner. So what me I go do now? Me I go me have an idea still where the official winner, me I gonna make them share the winnings with the rest of people them who in the finals. Cause sometimes it's just only money. So everybody gonna be a winner. So you might win the money, and with your good heart, you might share the money with the rest of people them, if not. But just overall. So you might win the money and want to keep the money. But one of the artists them I might give them a verse on a song. There was a winner. And next one we might get them
that's
vice on a
surprising.
rhythm. You know what I mean? The next one we might the next big producer Mr. Vice the youth. Yeah. So for them want something, that's why we select them people there. For them we want to something. And then people in the competition just to see the competition. Because what happened now, we make a mistake, which is become a lesson, so it's not a mistake. What happened, we did the competition, but we put we put price on the flyer, like the winner gonna win $1,000, and advertise it on TikTok. But when you advertise that on TikTok, it won't make the For You page because you're advertising money giving away and these things. TikTok don't make TikTok no why
Right.
when they do flyers
Yeah.
and you advertise, give money, this and that, them don't put it on the For You page, so it don't reach far. So me have to promote it over a period of time, and then other artists doing the open verse and other artists just as it. I told you this morning, me just as see the competition because it never go viral immediately because of the flyer that I created. So me might just extend it because a lot of people over the world are say, yo, DJ, me just want to do my verse. So I go close the first competition. Who forget the money, get it, and who forget Ray, and sign off with them, and come to an agreement. And we might just extend it. You never know. Might just extend it just to keep the fun going and give other people other opportunity. But yeah, big up to
Yeah.
everybody who contribute to it.
Yeah, definitely big up to everybody. I just saw a female that was on your page, I think on Instagram. I'm like, wow, she's amazing. I don't even know her, but I do know Hatches Fire Lord. Big up yourself, Hatches, and Movac Opulence are friends of mine. So big up to them and good luck to everyone in the contest because you all did an amazing job, everyone. So
I mean,
I'm
like how
looking
it
forward
work
to
out. You have two man and two female.
yeah. So. That's a good thing. Yeah, I actually. So that's all you had was the four of them. That's all. That's all. That's what I saw, but I'm not sure. I
No
thought I
man, we
saw
have
somebody else.
whole heap, man. We have a lot of people. We have more than 100 people who choose the four from.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of people do well. A lot of people do well. A lot of people will, like even Grammar Zone do well, but the reason why Grammar Zone never made the final is because Grammar Zone the views them seems rigged.
Ah.
And a lot of
Okay.
other people views them seems rigged because one, you have thousands of views and thousands of likes, but a few share. And then Grammar Zone was one of the artists that move. I really, really like his song. I would put it in a competition. But what happened with doing the investigation is like the likes go 4,000 something likes, 5,000 something likes, and then drop to 4,000, then drop to 3,000, then drop to 2,000. So you understand, so some of those likes was, paid for likes on it. And I don't want the competition to be rigged.
I
You know what I
definitely
mean?
understand that.
And a lot of other artists do that in the competition too. So I didn't want it to be rigged. You know what I mean? Because when you put on the likes them and them start come off, that means that the page, the whosoever you pay for do the promotion, them give you some fake likes. That's why them a come off. Cause you're not supposed to come off. If you press like on Instagram, if 10 somebody press like, you're not supposed to drop to 5 the next day. Cause nobody now will go back and unlike it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? So a lot of other people that point that out, fans that point that out. I mean, never did see it till them start point it out. Like, yo, look on a song here. I'm gonna start to look into it. Or look on this money and that. I know him alone, just use him a time look on top of me. Come on. We just remember that. So yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. You taught me something else. Second thing you taught me today. You know what? I actually really, really respect you. I like your spirit. I like the way God guides you, and I like how you consider others. So especially these artists that you're giving an opportunity, whether they get a verse on one of your songs or whether they get the money or hit whatever, they're getting some exposure just by you giving them the open verse. So I definitely give you your respect for that, and I appreciate you doing what you're doing. So if you could give these artists any type of advice, what would you tell them?
Yo, just know you're great and just first and foremost, you really need to find out if this is a true calling. Because you can be great at something, but it's not a true calling. So eventually you'll get bored and you'll get bitter and you'll get lonely. That's why I see a lot of people with a lot of big position in their career, but them so empty because it's not their true calling. So first, make sure it's a true calling. And then second, there's no method in music. No method and no gatekeepers. Always remember that. Because if some people are keep the gate, it's not one way enter into a venue or a house. Some people are keep the gate, you can go through the window too. You can go through the ceiling. And there are a lot of ways to enter into the venue. Some people are keep the gate, jump the fence. Might look a bit harder for jump the but jump the fence is still in the yard. So there's no method. Music is still trial and error. Then drums used to play it 10 years ago, 15 years ago, them start play it different now. So different things. Keyboard is to play this, them start to play it different now. And people start to go and start to shuffle it and there's no method. There's no method. So because everything is evolution, we grow and we learn more. People used to mix certain things. Analog people start mixing Pro Tools, all different type of plugins. AI involved nowhere can enhance every. So there's no method. Evolution. So always know so there's no method. Just be consistent with your talent. Practice every day. Practice don't become perfect because there's nothing named perfect. Nothing. It's just evolution. Because perfect only stop you at one ceiling. If this is perfect, that means you can't pass it. But if you grow past it every day, you go into the gym today and you lift up 10 pounds and you're struggling and struggle. But consistency change perspective. So by a week time, you start to lift up 20 pounds. So that means a 10 pound wasn't perfect. I just reach 20 pounds and you struggle at 20 pounds. 2 weeks time you start to lift up 30 pounds. Then you start to lift up then you start to press 250, 400, 500. Then 60 pound coming like nothing to you now because your body consistency change perspective. So just know that and just keep the Almighty close and just practice and just yeah, always read enough. and invest in yourself and invest in your craft and make the
I'm
right
definitely gonna
choices then.
definitely gonna share that because one of the things that I've been saying for years, because I've definitely been in this industry for a long time, but I'm from Washington, D.C., and I don't know if everyone knows that Washington, D.C. has its own genre of music. There are a lot of bands here that play go-go music. And I think
Play
this
what?
area, go-go music, it's called go-go. Never heard of
Geo
it?
Geo. Geo.
Yes. It's been
I
around for a
I want thing to
long
know.
time.
I want thing me know them call go. A woman that dance in a club, you know.
It's not that go-go.
Oh,
It's
no,
not
no,
that
go
go-go.
there. Okay, okay, okay. Go
It's
go
not that
music.
go-go.
Wow, you teach
Yes.
me something too. You see it? You teach me
Yeah.
something.
And so I used to manage, I actually managed four bands. I just literally stopped managing one. I still love Lit Band, Live in Trouble, whatever you want to call them. Live in Trouble is short, Lit is short for Live in Trouble. But the go-go industry here is that I think that's the only thing, the only reason why a lot of people in other countries haven't heard of go-go because, and I'm not trying to start anything. Y'all forgive me, I love y'all, but the reason that I think we're a little held back with the genre is because I think they think that there are rules. Like in the bands, there is a front line and there's a back line. Of course, the back line consists of a drummer, a conga player, a guitar player, whatever. Um, but the front line has like a lead mic and a number two mic and maybe a singer or something like that. And I think they they think that there's supposed to be rules. There are no rules in music, and I say that all the time. In any kind
No,
of music, there are no rules. You can't make rules in music. I mean, you can, but why? Is it if it sounds good,
it's
do it that
always
way.
yes. No, you're correct. You're 100% right. Always experiment.
So, and then that sky's the
There's
limit.
no
That was,
rules. Look on reggaeton.
yeah,
Reggaeton
yeah,
derived from dembow. In a Congo type of the reggaeton revive and then watch reggaeton create a genre from that. They take that drum pattern and create a whole genre from that, which is the leading genre right now. Reggaeton is, if not the leading genre, is the second leading genre. Remember, you know, the three biggest artists in the world is Drake, Taylor Swift, and Bad Bunny. Sometimes Bad Bunny is number one, sometimes Taylor Swift is number one, sometimes Drake is number one. Nobody beat that. No matter for years. That's why them not too into Drake like that. And Bad Bunny is from a different place. Them not too because these are different individuals from different places who come do this. These are the biggest genre and on paper. Reggae music is the biggest music worldwide because everywhere in the world know reggae music. It's not everywhere in the world know certain music, like certain, but everywhere in the world. But it not televised and it not there's no infrastructure. Reggaeton have an infrastructure, rap have an infrastructure, country pop music rare. Them have the algorithm for that. See? Them create the algorithm for that so it reach. So this is what me I said. The reggae music, I remember said pop, the two. Rock music, make dance, reggae music, make rap music. Reggae and dancehall music make rap music. Reggae and dancehall music make reggaeton. But yet still them bigger than us on paper. Why? Somebody come on my yard and see me and mix something and say, why a recipe? I'm say, taste it, man, and the recipe this. And you take my recipe, everything when me give you, and just add water to it. And I don't get compensated for that.
right,
Yeah. Remember
yeah,
rapper Jamaican create rap, and that Jamaican create reggaeton too.
yeah. I believe that, but there's a whole reggae dance hall. You guys can, we have a Roku channel. This is actually live on our Roku channel right now, but there are tons of videos, opportunities on there. So if you guys want to go look at some of the dance hall reggae or see his video, I'm actually going to play that before we get off of here. But I did want to let everyone know that you are asking everyone to pre-order your album.
Yes.
And if you would like to pre-order it, he has the link, I think, on his page, but you can also go on luxradio.com, our website. On the home page, there's a button that actually takes you to that link to pre-order his album. So if you guys can do that, we appreciate the support. I am a very supportive person, and I believe wholeheartedly in supporting these artists, whoever they are, that I have on my, whether it's an artist, a producer, a DJ. I have lots of people on my show, but I do ask that you guys support them however you can. It's $10. You guys spend $10 every day. So
9.99, less than $10.
So yes, 9.99. You're getting a penny off. So go
Yes.
go
So if it's an
go
Android user, if it's an Android user, you go to Amazon Music. If it's an iPhone user, the link is there. Or if you don't come across the link, and it's an iPhone user and you subscribe to Apple Music, listen keenly with iPhone. Now, if you subscribe to Apple Music, go into your Apple Music and add I-Octane God and I-Octane God, the unsigned I. Not this unsigned or this unsigned. The unsigned, not AH. I will tell the people put your unsigned. Which one of the unsigned them? No. You see,
so
like you have AND and you move that and put the unsigned. Yes. And you add that you add that to your playlist, but your iPhone still have a thing when you iTunes store. Like a pink app. Look for that icon on your iTunes on your phone, on your iPhone. A pink app with a white star in it. If you don't see it, if you don't have one late iPhone and it's not on it, you go in your app store, type in iTunes store. And then in that iTunes store now, you type in I-Octane God and I, 9.99, you purchase it there. Remember, upon Apple Music, you only stream it. If you want to purchase it and support the artist direct, then you go in iTunes store, type it in and purchase it.
all right, so you guys hear that right? You understand? If you have any questions, you can call me. If you know me, you have my number, and it seems like everybody on this side does. Um, there's a lot of people on Instagram too, but if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I do have a Android, but I have Apple Music. But I bought it in two
Boss, yeah,
different
boss,
places.
say, rich, yeah, rich, rich. We no humble, rich.
So big up yourself, Javelle Music. So I definitely can answer or help you guys if you're looking for. Please support and pre-order his album. I think you guys are going to definitely appreciate the album itself. I'm ready for it. I'm like looking for Friday to be here, even though I'm going to be on a plane out of here. And I really wish I wasn't because I just found out that you are having a release party.
Album
What?
launch, Brooklyn, New York, on the 26th. Because the 29th is my birthday, so I do it 3 days
Really?
before. Yes, the 29th of this month is my Earth Strong, my birthday. So this is like my birthday present. So the album coming out on the 25th, and the album launch is on the 26th. Brooklyn, New York, Crown Hill Theater in Brooklyn. See, ticket available on Eventbrite. Just type in, go Eventbrite, type in I-Octane birthday album launch, and you see the ticket come up $30. That kind of support. And if you not get to make it and you want support same way, go buy one ticket same way. Support. Me now go, me can't get for go. Enough of them something me doing. Me can't get for go. Like all me have people who have them fish fry and yo acting I found that the fish fry. Boy, me not gonna make it But you know what? I go buy 20 plate. I'm gonna spend the money and just buy 20 plate. Me not consume none. Man say, so what me fi do with it? So no man, just keep the money and sell back the 20 plate. Or just find 10, sell back 10 plate, keep 10 plate and just find 10 homeless people and just contribute to them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Next day them send me a video. Yo, me carry the 10 food, go give the people them. I say, yeah man, send me a video. I say, all right, good. That is support, you know what I mean? So people, make sure say at least me sell a one album on a live. Yeah. Make sure. Tell them
Okay.
tell them put them more to them money they cookie. When
Y'all
me say
heard
we're
the
not gonna
man.
embarrass, we're not gonna embarrass cookie. For
Listen,
our
you
cookie
guys.
live and we can sell one album. Oh God.
No, you guys are going to be great. You, everybody on this side is my friend, so you guys are going to go buy his album, right? You guys are going to support everybody that's watching this, even on the Instagram side. I have to see who's over there, but everybody that's watching this, I need you guys to go pre-order this album for me. Do it for me, and do it because I think you'll enjoy the album. Like I said, I
Okay, me I go see, me see if because when me hang up, me supposed to see a couple tags. So people tag me at real I-Octane. Yeah, when you go on iTunes store, you have your iPhone, you go in the iTunes store, as what me say, go in the App Store and type in iTunes store. And then when that come up, you go into it, you type in I-Octane God and I. Make sure you type in I-Octane God and I and purchase it. Take a screenshot of it with the pre-order confirm and tag me at real I-Octane. So when me hang up, me supposed to see some about couple tag I say, and then put from Cookie Live. And then me
make
say,
sure you
yes,
guys do
Cookie.
that.
Cookie are the boss. But if me not see none, me I go say Cookie here, will block everybody will follow you.
He
Me
said, "Look, buddy, I'm on the verge of it anyway." I'm just kidding.
say me go block them Cookie. I'm gonna go look some new fans. No, them not them. Them not like you at all.
No, no, no. Look, you guys, you heard the man. So you guys have to go purchase the album and please screenshot and make sure that you tag him and put that you're from Cookie Show, Kick Back with Cookie Show, and show some support and let him know that I do have some real supporters on this live. Some of them are
Cause
real supporters.
Cookie, me I send you one video like you sure you not use the word friend loosely and send it like that's saying that it's like so like you sure you not use the friend loose like word.
Oh,
That
believe
means
me, I
they
have.
that
I
means
have before.
you know me get zero sale from your life. Like if you see me say cookie, you know say,
Listen, don't make me look bad, y'all. Don't make me look bad, please.
let's
Go
see.
pre-order. It's $10. $10. Just go pre-order and let them know. Please, please make
Let
sure that you that you say you
cookie,
from on here too.
let's see. Cookie don't make me hear this, you know.
But Cookie bought it twice, and I'm probably going to buy it on my tablet too. I don't know. I'm a supportive person, so
Oh, so on your tablet you have a different email on it?
yeah, I have like 6 emails.
Then cookie you should have buy 6 album, man. Oh, what
I
cookie.
told you I've already bought it twice.
People, let me get cookie glass first. Cookie.
I'm sorry.
Cookie, just buy it. Just no, Cookie. If you have 6 different emails, just buy it, man. Cause you're not gonna come at the show. So that's gonna be my birthday present. Thank you very much.
All
Thank you
right,
very much.
I got you. That I'm gonna
So,
do that when we get off of here, as a matter of fact. And I'm gonna
Cookie,
put
you
this
have
from
6 different email. Thank you very much. That is like sixty
yeah.
dollars. That's beautiful. Cause no for my birthday, them now give me $60. So thank you very much. You buy it already at $70. Go cookie. Go cookie. Okay, if
You
you have 6 different email, if you have 6 different email, this is one of the happiest news. You saw me a laugh. Watch it. Yeah, man.
no,
Respect.
I got you though. Definitely, I got you. I support however I can. I don't get the same support back, but we're gonna see after this live, right,
Okay, you
people?
know my support. You know me someone I just texting randomly.
No,
All
no, no,
right.
no. You do. You actually support me. You actually I don't know if you've done it yet, but you said you were going to do something that is very near and dear to my heart. Um, with lose a friend.
Okay, you know myself. To be honest, I'm not supposed to do this interview tonight. You know, I'm not supposed to go live, but I want to go live because to be honest, me admitting at the hospital today. You know. Me admit
What?
this morning about 6 o'clock. So when you see me link you, me just not too long come out of the hospital. So all sing the whole entire day I'm in the hospital. So me
Oh
admit
my,
serious. I did
oh
admit
my
2 months
goodness.
ago for it, and I admit again. So yeah. So look how
Oh my,
much me miss it, but me always I say, you know what? That's why you see me have on my glasses, cause my face kind of just swell up and things. So see me hospital socks them, yeah. You must know.
yep, those are it. I'm very familiar with
You
those.
know them socks. So you go, yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
I
man.
do. So I definitely appreciate you, and I pray that for healing. I'm not going to ask you
Oh, see
any
that
questions
okay,
about
see,
it.
look.
I know.
So,
I'm so
so
grateful for you
you know
being
no joke thing. Look,
here. I know. I know. And
yeah,
you were in the hospital and just happened to make my day today because I've had a tough day today. But I appreciate you coming on here, and I don't want to hold you now that I know that you were in the hospital all day. I don't want you. I need you to get some rest and feel better.
no, man, I'm
Um,
gonna do live later because a long time I not do it. But you don't know I say it go because watch you now. That's why me always tell people say you don't know the next person I got you.
yeah,
Because me I tell them I feel some pain today. Why I mean I like rough. Yeah, so
yeah.
people look, take care of yourself. Me a man take care of myself, me exercise every single day same way. And me still me just wake up 2 months ago one of my kidney them erupt. Push.
Oh my
But
goodness.
do a surgery, work on it. Last night again, that at the right side. Last night, no, that was my left side. And then last night, this morning, 6 o'clock, I start feel a pain. My left kidney erupt again. Push. I mean, I tell you, them type of pain there, me not want to not feel them something. Feel like your back a explode. A pain at like, a pain like 1,000% constantly. Yeah, that's how it feel.
Wow. I'm so
Mm.
sorry. Well, I'm not going to hold you any longer. Please, everyone. I see more people came in. Hi, Tashika. I'm guessing that I know you by another name because I don't recognize that name. But bless up everyone that has been watching, and I am going to end the show with the video. I don't want to hold him too much longer. So again, I appreciate you all. Please go pre-order the album and make sure that you put that you are doing it from this show, the Kickback with Cookie show, so
I make
that
sure
he
you put
knows what
cookie. Make sure you put cookie. Cookie
you.
herself, so she got add up about 3 or 4 more because she have different emails. So.
I am, and please support you guys. Go buy the album. It's $9.99. You guys spend that on weed every day, and you know you do. So just hey, what's up, Dollar? I knew who you were. I was talking about Tashika Elliott. So please go pre-order. You guys can afford to pay $9.99 to pre-order the album. And like I said, it's easy. If you did not remember anything that he said, you can just go onto the Lux Radio website homepage. You'll see the album cover and a button that will take you to his link to to pre-order his album. So please go do that. If you have Apple Music like me, you just have to go and add it, and it will be there on the 25th. So thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for being an amazing person. And you guys, he actually texts and make sure I'm okay. He's a great person, a really great person. He's a great artist. He's a great person. So make sure you support him. And I mean support him. If you support me, you will support him. So go order the album right now. I appreciate you for coming. Take care of
Thank you
yourself.
very
I'll make
much.
sure I will check on you and make sure you're doing okay if you need anything. But I am going to go pre-order. Please pre-order the album. You guys gonna make me feel better, make me look bad. I'm gonna have to go to the release party, change my plans or something. Jesus. So go get the album, please pre-order. So
And
we would
bless and love.
thank you. You take
Big up
care of
everybody
yourself.
from the land. You know what I mean? Love and honor. And
All right.
people,
So
when
we're
my fans them over here, go support Cookie and follow Cookie. It's a collective effort. Big up on yourself.
thank you so much. Thank you. So we're gonna close out with opportunist and remember to go get it. I think if you have not heard this song, you will love it. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. Let's share my screen.
Yeah, I just want to give the users them a round of applause. Yeah, man, and I use it over the years, but it stopped now. Yeah, man, I say, she now.
Yeah, man, over the years, them a take a love for granted, man. Yeah, man, them take a kindness for weakness, them use go, them use come. But I'm telling you this, I
Give
hit
them a round of
that, yeah?
applause, come on. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Opportunities on the lose me. And last time when I go use me. Yeah. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Who no can call me Mr. Selfish? The amount of things me go through when me dealt with. Myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Yo, what would them do? Run out the hope, done out the faith. And as me turn me back, who no burn out me name. Me not lie, me energy run out me drain. Paranoid cause I wanna fry out my brain.
Opportunities work, see them, you know the face. Smile with your fear, things watch out for snare. The sun on time, the using stop. Tell them you broke them now, stay the moving stand. On the lose me, last time when I go use me. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Only can call me Mr. Selfish. The amount of things me go through, I'm dealt with. Oh yeah, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Me nah give them no more strength. My round Robin get all the hands. Cause from them up there for them, they even call me once. Hope remember the fans. But you are the done prayer, have money to give them, you are the man. First, they are the fan.
And she no make without the things. Them heart it need for rinse. Cut off the blink and dump it in a garbage bin because them never want give nothing, but they never want with things. And you will stop give them, they want with plans for drinks. Don't lose me. And last time when I go use me. Yeah. Right now myself come first. Right now myself come first. Who no can call me Mr. Selfish? The amount of things me go through when me dealt with.
Oh, yeah.
Myself come first. Right now myself come first. Choose myself, me see them in a feelings. But me only need myself, me no need see them a complain recent. Said them see the change come me a move different.
Protect me, Lord. From them, you fight cause. Make me wiser. They never help if you achieve the things and where you fight for. Know them want to take your blame, them seize your weed and thief your life. On the lose me. A last time when I go use me. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first.
Who no can call me Mr. Selfish? The amount of things me go through when me dealt with. Myself come first. Right now, myself come first.
Nothing can conquer me. I'm unstoppable.
Amen.
Sila. Mm-hmm. Give thanks. How much views it there now?
Let me see.
Long time I check it, you know. Wait a minute.
189,000.
No, how much view? What is what? YouTube?
Yep.
No, man. Go up on my page. Somebody have it up for 89,000.
No, 189,000.
Well, which page is that?
No, that's your subscribers. It's 2.9 million.
2.9.
2.9 million views.
What is the additional? 2.9 what?
Let me see. That was in February. Well, I can't see your current views. That was your subscribers, the 189,000, 30K likes, but I don't see it. This is your page though.
Oh, 2.9.
Million. I think that's old though. That's from February. It's got to be more now, and I don't know why I can't see.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be
People
more
big up
now.
on themselves. Who go stream it? 3 million views in a 2 month. That not bad. That not
It's
bad. Big up on
probably
yourself.
it's probably more than 2.9 million. It said that says from February 27th. So I'm not sure why I can't see the current views, but you probably can. Um, Thank you for coming on again. You go get some rest. I did not know that you were in the hospital. I feel bad now. You
No
should have
man,
told me
everything good man. No, cause I gotta do my life, cause them a cost me so. Them have to just
Oh, okay.
they would miss me have to just take one sick life tonight.
He said a sick live. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure I come support your live right after I purchase the album again.
I'll cook me, I go look for you over there now. All right.
All
So
right.
so
I'm
you have
on
to
your
text and
live a lot. You just don't see me, but I'm there most of the
where your
time.
name over there?
My name is Cookie on TikTok.
Yeah, no, just type once you come in, just type and say I just purchased 6 6. I just do the 6. I just purchased 5. All right. So love you. Big
All
up
right.
yourself. Later.
All right. Have a good one.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. There is so many of you on here, and I definitely appreciate you. I guess I have to do the reminder video every week so that you know to tune in. You know, Tuesday is officially Kickback with Cookie Day. It is not Tuesday anymore. It's Monday, then there's Kickback with Cookie Day, and then there's Wednesday. Okay? So make sure you tune back in here again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, I have Golden Rama on and I'm looking forward to that. He is Rory from Stone Love's son, and he's an amazing artist. I mean, amazing. So thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all next week. Bye.